Hey guys, I think you know why I'm not completely excited about the win, but if it was supposed to be Cowboys and Eagles for the division, you just saw what the Eagles have, and they don't have shit. I normally don't do hate weeks because I wouldn't be able to back up any trash talk with jokes like good guys do, so I don't even try. But I mean, even if you're not trying to do any trash talk, I mean, what good can you say about that opponent when they have a turnover and they just give it back to you, when they have negative yardage for rushes for almost 4 quarters of the game, when Murray barely got over the hump 2 yards for the whole game, 11 yards for 2 games. I mean, what could you say about your opponent? I mean, so I'm gonna say this before you didn't help Murray, dude. You didn't help Murray at all. You gave us nothing for him, but you didn't get anything back. I mean, it wasn't technically a trade or anything. You got him free agency and you gave him money, and we don't miss him. We honestly don't miss him. We are gonna miss Romo. We are gonna miss Bryant, but hopefully they come back soon, and they fast. I mean, we're in trouble if we can't get him back. Right now, we are in a good position, but we have Falcons who obviously fixed their team 2-0. Well, they played against Philly and Giants, so we can beat them if our defense keeps playing. But without Romo, I mean, they're probably they're giddy at this point. Let me put it that way, because even though they're probably gonna be afraid of our defense and they won't expect to win that easily, they're enjoying this. I mean, like Howie Long said, nobody wants anybody to get injured, but I mean, you're allowing the fact that the Cowboys don't have Romo, right? And for another year in a row, I don't want to think how many years already, we had a significant injury. Murray 2 years ago, last year Lee, this year too, Brian and Romo, damn it. And before Murray 3 years ago, technically, Romo was last year too, just for a little bit. But 3 years ago, that would make it 2012. Who got injured? I know somebody got injured. Oh, I think Ware. Our defense was staying with Ware. I mean, and Lee. I think Lee also. I mean, it's just been ridiculous. We've complained about injuries, and I have to give hate to Jerry Jones because he hasn't solved that issue yet. And if Stephen Jones is now the one calling the shots, being vice president and all, he needs the strengthening coach to take care of that. I'm not saying when a big fat ass Philadelphia lineman falls on you, you're not gonna get injured, right? And especially if it's already a clavicle, you have broken ones, right? But I mean, just to try and avoid those injuries, Brian, dropped the ball with his whole holdout and stuff. He didn't exercise. I mean, okay, you're gonna hold out, but at least practice, work out or something. Well, that's what everybody's saying. Everybody being, the play-by-play callers, linemen, everything. I think I heard it from Dion and Michael Irvin. They were talking about that with his foot injury. So maybe he did practice, but not enough. I wouldn't be able to tell. But really, these two are going to be very important. And the way the team has worked, they haven't, even that being happened, they have not given up a game. And so probably everybody's going to expect them not to give up a game now because we need it, right? We need it and to keep going strong. But damn, I mean, without Romo, it's a whole different offense. Arizona killed Whedon last time because they just blitzed them. I'm not sure what Falcons are doing right now exactly. But they applied pressure to Bradford more than likely, and I didn't see the Giants-Falcons game, but I seeing that Giants almost beat them, going up to 20 and everything. I would assume that maybe they're not blitzing. Jesus, I can't talk today. They're not blitzing as much as I would think, or Arizona did last year. So hopefully we have a shot. But this is really bad. I don't know what to expect from them. That's why that's why I don't do hate week, because you never know what could happen in these games. Records mean nothing, and getting a road win against Philly, which was supposed to be the best team, maybe they will wake up, But right now, I'm worried a little bit about the Redskins, because they've not started 2-0 for, I think, the first time in 3 years. So hey, what does that mean? But again, maybe the Giants beat them, and both of them are 1-2. You never know. If we get to 3-0, that's a good separation between all of them, because right now we've gave Philly also a 0-2. So even if they win next week, it's 1-2. So all of them could be 1-2 next week. So I'm rooting for the Giants right now. But honestly, I mean, these injuries, and Philly didn't go unscathed. I mean, they had their injuries too. Last week, Giants did. So I'm not saying it's just that, but if I would want to blame something, it's obviously the strength and conditioning coaches, or some preparations that they're not doing well enough. Why not? Again, a freaking 300-pound lineman falls on something that has broken already, it's gonna break again. But let's hope for the best as always. Our team is not giving up, so we shouldn't give up either. And good game. A freaking ugly win, but we'll take it. I don't miss you, Murray. Nobody does. Everybody, Cowboys fan, was expecting you to lose on your bet, obviously, because you did look like a sour little bitch when you went there. Regardless if Sam Bradford texted you or not, you were sore, and you should have gone to Jacksonville. I bet the way they're playing right now, maybe you would have made a difference. You wouldn't get as much hate and pressure. But the next thing it could happen to you is maybe an injury, because you are a little bit injury prone, and that would really suck. That would really make you very frustrated, and that would, in a way, end your career, because everybody would think that you couldn't do it again. So who knows what will happen. I'm not saying you should have taken the deal if you believe you earn more, but you should not have looked like a little crybaby and went with the division just to hit us. Because I bet every Cowboy fan, if you've gone outside like Ware did and whatnot, you would have gotten our support over there, just like Ware does. I mean, my wife still roots for the guy, for Ware. He's doing great. He doesn't look as tired, I guess. He found a good system that worked for him. So I'm good for Ware. But nobody's gonna say the same thing for you. You're now a rival, and we're gonna hate you. All right? I really don't hate you as much, but I mean, good luck over there with work in progress, I guess. That is the Eagles. So it was an interesting game, an ugly game to see. 18 freaking penalties, really? 18? Come on! I mean, what the hell are you doing over there? And Jesus, no, I can't say anything really regarding that, because the refs were hideously strict. I mean, what's the fuck with Bailey? Really? Murray pushed him. You have the blood on his freaking jersey. You have the blood right here on the 5. And if just not to fall back, he grabbed Murray, but Murray was so freaking upset and frustrated. He just thought it was, on trying to do something, and the referee was stupid enough to buy it. I mean, that was just messed up on that part. The refs were really strict. I bet they thought that they were gonna try and fight and whatnot. And Cowboys acted, incredibly cool, and that's why they won the game. You guys got pissed, you got frustrated, and you lost. That's what lost you the game, because you had a bunch of opportunities you could have used to win. And yeah, give me the ball. Murray on the sideline. Work with the plan, dude. Work with the plan. I mean, they don't know you. They don't trust you. I don't know. I mean, they don't know the offensive line. They're working. They've switched some positions. Whatever. I mean, so don't be a crybaby. Don't be a TO necessarily, because that's what, they bitched about TO. He was about to leave. He wanted all the ball. So when you want it so bad, the coaches don't give it to you. They want to see production, and you'll give it more. I mean, it surprises me. I mean, when were you crying in the Cowboys sideline about getting the ball in your injury-prone years or last year? You weren't. Okay, so I'm ranting against Murray this time. Let's hope for the best with the Falcons. It's been close games with Giants and with the Eagles. So I'm not saying they have a good team, Falcons, necessarily. They're just not as bad as those two. Okay? So maybe with a good game management from Whedon, this killer defense that we have today, if it carries over to that day, we can get a win from that team. After that, we have week number 4, a game. No, a game, Patriots, and a bye. So you never know. I mean, I think it's two straight games and a bye. Week number 5, Patriots. So now that one, I am afraid of the Patriots. Obviously, they're not going to make the stupid mistakes that Philly has been making. Maybe the Falcons, if they have mistakes next week or anything. But I am going to say that, I would have wanted both teams full strength to see what will happen, because I wouldn't be surprised the Patriots contend for the Super Bowl again. I'm not buying into the Deflategate stuff. That's the stupidest thing the NFL could have done, giving any spanning those flames as oh yeah the Patriots are, everybody thinks they cheated, so let's accuse them of stuff. If Goodell appeals that crap, a waste of time, really. But like they mentioned, appealing the non-suspension would mean that if they win or anything, it's 4 games whenever that happens. So it could be in the playoffs, just before the playoffs, or anything like that. It could mean death to the Patriots in that respect. Well, their backup quarterback is much better than ours, I'll give you that. But it's going to be an interesting couple of months. Just hope for the best, man. Finish the fight. All I could say. The next man up is playing their game correctly. So let's continue let's hope we continue on that roll. All right, guys. See you.